Hi, my name is Gillian Anderson and I am, along with James Thompson, a co-founder of Voices4Cowper. And I want to share with you some of the background to the movement for independent representation in our region. When Voices4Cowper was started, June 2019, we had a belief that our community deserved better representation. Our aim was listen to the community and document the issues and concerns that were important to its members. We used a method developed by Mary Crooks from the Victorian Women's Trust, small discussion groups called Kitchen Table Conversations, KTCs, and we also followed the approach used by Voices for Indo. We released the first report based on our KTCs prior to the 2021 federal election in the belief that it would inform all political parties about the key issues the community wanted to address. The report highlighted climate change, transparency in politics and equality in society as major issues for Cowper voters. There was also a strong feeling that our elected representative must vote in the best interests of their community rather than just supporting a party line. At the launch of the report, the online audience was asked, "What now for Voices?" The response was overwhelming. They wanted Voices4Cowper to find an independent candidate to represent them in Canberra. A public call for expressions of interest was followed by an open selection process and a vote that resulted in Kaz Heiss being endorsed as the independent community candidate for the seat of Cowper. At the 2016 and 2019 elections, Rob Oakeshott stood as an independent candidate and reduced the Nationals Party majority by around 10%. At the 2021 election, the Voices4Cowper campaign reduced the National Party majority to just 2.4%, and Cowper became a marginal seat. Last year, 2024, Voices4Cowper went back to the community, listened and documented what they heard. Support for an independent candidate was still high and they ran a similar selection process. 4 high-quality candidates put their hands up and again, Kaz Heiss was endorsed as the community independent candidate for Cowper. Which brings us to where we are now, in the middle of an election campaign, with Kaz looking like a real contender to win the seat. All this work has been done by community volunteers who believe in their right to have a real voice in politics. The Voices4Cowper campaign is now powered by around 3,000 supporters, people who donate their time and money to support their beliefs that an independent candidate is the way to reclaim this voice. When we started Voices4Cowper in 2019, we believed that our community deserved better representation. At this election, after more than 100 years of major party control, we have a chance to elect a community-endorsed independent candidate who is dedicated to representing all our community. I think that is so exciting. Thank you for listening and have a lovely day.